What's up, guys? Remember on here for thelines.com, playpicks.com, and let's talk Tiger Woods, the Masters in 2022. How to bet him. What do we want to have in our accounts here on Tiger Woods at the Masters in 2022? Guys, as always, everything we do, absolutely free. You know the drill. Hit the subscribe button. Go ahead. Subscribe to the channel. Give us a thumbs up. All those things that everyone asks you to do in every single video. So what we're going to do here, we're going to head over to the Lines homepage. We're going to click the little prop finder button right here. We're going to go down. We are going to type in Tiger Woods. When we do that, it'll help us find, the best odds on him that we can find. So as we sit right now on Tuesday morning, and it's not official that Tiger's going to play, all indications he's going to play. He says it's a game time decision, but he's out there doing all the work, hitting on the range, doing all the chipping drills, all the things like that. He's going to play. So we get down here and we can see ranges greatly in outright prices, all the way from 35 to 1 all the way to 80 to 1. So obviously, if we're trying to bet Tiger outright, I don't think Tiger has a chance to win outright. I understand if you want to have a small piece of Tiger with an outright ticket because, hey, he's your favorite golfer, fun to root for. This is a good story to root for. I get all that. If you're going to do that, then you need to at least get the 80 to 1 in your account. Do not settle for any of this. If you don't have a PointsBet account, you can click on this right now and you can get an account. We'll give you a $2,100 sign-up bonus for free, but you want the 80 to 1 for sure. Again, I don't think Tiger competes. I understand if you do want an outright ticket in your account. Now we come down here, top 5, still don't think, again, I don't think he's actually going to contend in this thing. So I wouldn't bet a top 5, but you can find a 12 to 1 in a top 5. I don't think he's a top 10 type guy, but you can find a 6 to 1 in the top 10 market for Tiger Woods. Now you start to get into these bigger numbers, top 20, you're still getting a plus 225 at MGM on the top 20 here for Tiger. Top 30 comes down to you're starting to get a tiny bit of plus money here at FanDuel, just a tiny bit of plus money. And then once you get to the top 40, you're laying a pretty good amount of juice here on Tiger Woods. The one thing I do want to bring up with this tournament just in general and with Tiger in general is just the fact, and I'll just scroll to so you can kind of look at these top 20 numbers here. This is a tournament of 91 people. It's got 91 people, but if you remember, if you've won this tournament ever in your life, you get a lifetime pass. So we have a bunch of old guys that are going to play this tournament. And yes, the scores that they're going to shoot comparatively to me and you is awesome. But comparatively to the rest of what the golf world is right now and what they do, it's not. They have no chance to win. They have no chance to compete. There's also a handful of amateurs that are playing in this tournament. Amateurs we've seen them make the cut every now and then. We've seen them get into the top 30, top 20 every now and then, but never actually compete for a win. So those guys are out as well, right? Then we got a handful of injured guys, like guys that are playing even though, because it's Augusta, but even though they're injured. Bryson DeChambeau, Hideki Matsuyama, Webb Simpson, Abe Ancer, all just off the top of my head of dudes that have pulled out of tournaments recently because they've been battling with injuries. So you kind of remove those guys as well. And where you come is a field that, even though it's technically 91, comes down to about 72, 73, right? Top 50 and ties make the cut. So if you come over here to DraftKings, you click on the Masters here, it'll say make miss cut. If you scroll all the way to the bottom, you can see Tiger's plus 105 to make the cut. If I wanted a Tiger Woods ticket in my account, it's still plus money. I know it's not the sexiest thing in the world, but this is the ticket I would have in my account. Is just Tiger to make the cut. Again, it is top 50 in ties. So 54 guys advanced last year. If we're in that realm again this year, 54 out of 91 total in the first place. But again, now we remove some of these old guys. We remove some of these amateurs. We remove some of these injured guys. And really, it's like 54 out of about 75. So he really only has like a 20-player window that he's got to try and beat to get into that cut. So we're asking, and again, typically it's over par here is the cut line. So really, we just need Tiger to play par golf, 1 over golf, 2 over golf over the course of 2 days. And he's going to be able to make the cut. So again, I don't think he contends from an outright perspective. I don't think he contends from a top 5, a top 10 perspective. I don't even really like top 20, to be honest with you. But you can get plus money on Tiger to make the cut at 50 in ties, and I think that's the ticket that you want to have. If you want to have a sweat on Tiger Woods this week for the 2022 Masters, just be sweating him to make the cut. You can always come back in and bet him in tournament if you want to have an outright, if you want to have something else. But plus 105, plus money on him being able to make the cut, that's the bet for Tiger Woods in the 2022 Masters. And again, you can come in tournament, you can come in game if you want to get more action down on Tiger. Again, guys, the prop finder is the way to go for any of these players, right? I mean, any of these guys for the Masters, be sure you're getting the best number. I mean, when we take a look here, Jordan Spieth, for example, if we're trying to bet Jordan this week, you can see varies all the way from 18 all the way to 22 for him to win. So these are things that we want to be sure that you guys are taking advantage of. It's right there on the homepage of the lines. Just click right there on the little prop finder right here on the homepage and make sure you're getting the very, very best. How are you betting Tiger for the 2022 Masters? Let us know in the comments below. Of course, subscribe as always. Give us a thumbs up and look, let's all root for Tiger to at least make the cut. How about it? We'll have a common bet on this one, plus money for Tiger to make the cut. Good luck on all your bets here in the 2022 Masters.